In 1590, over 100 English settlers vanished from an island off the coast of North America. No bodies, no battle signs, no graves, just one word carved into a tree: Croatoan. To this day, nobody knows exactly what happened to the Roanoke Colony, America's first great mystery. And the theories? They range from starvation to secret assimilation to full-on supernatural horror. Tonight, we're diving into the true story of the lost colony of Roanoke. In the late 1500s, England wanted a piece of the New World. Spain was already becoming rich from colonies and treasure in the Americas, and Queen Elizabeth I didn't want England left behind. So she gave explorer Sir Walter Raleigh permission to establish English settlements in North America. In 1585, the English attempted their first colony on Roanoke Island, located in what is now North Carolina. But it failed fast. Food shortages, conflict with indigenous tribes, and harsh conditions forced the settlers to abandon the colony and sail back to England. Most people would have quit there, but Raleigh tried again. And this second attempt would become one of history's greatest unsolved disappearances. In 1587, around 115 settlers arrived on Roanoke Island. This time, they brought women and children. That included Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas. The colony was led by Governor John White. At first, things looked hopeful, but almost immediately, the settlers struggled with food shortages and tense relations with local indigenous groups. The colonists begged White to sail back to England for supplies. White didn't want to leave his family behind, but he had no choice. So in late 1587, he returned to England, planning to come back quickly. But history had other plans. Just as White prepared to return, England went to war with Spain. The famous Spanish Armada threatened invasion, and nearly every English ship was redirected for war. White was stuck in England for 3 long years. Imagine that for a second. Your family is stranded across the ocean, and there's nothing you can do. Finally, in 1590, White secured passage back to Roanoke. But when he arrived, the colony was gone. White expected disaster. Maybe a battle, maybe disease, maybe graves. Instead, he found something far stranger. The settlement had been carefully dismantled. Homes were taken apart. Fortifications were removed. There were no signs of violence. And there were no people. Every single colonist had vanished. But White did find one clue. Carved into a wooden post was the word. Croatoan was the name of a nearby island, and also the name of a Native American tribe allied with some of the settlers. Before White left, the colonists had agreed on a plan. If they relocated, they would carve their destination into a tree. If they were in danger, they would add a Maltese cross. But White found no cross. That suggested the colonists may have left willingly. So, did they simply move to Croatoan Island and join the local tribe? Many historians think that's the most likely explanation, but the mystery only deepens from there. The leading theory is that the settlers merged with local indigenous tribes to survive. Later reports from English explorers describe tribes with gray eyes and European features. Some historians believe these could have been descendants of the Roanoke settlers. Archaeologists have also discovered English artifacts in native settlements nearby, but there's still no definitive proof. Another theory is starvation. The colony struggled from the beginning. If supplies ran out, the settlers may have scattered in desperation. Some could have died from disease or famine while trying to relocate inland. But if that happened, why were there no remains? Some historians believe the colonists were attacked. Relations with certain tribes were hostile, and political tensions in the region were already high. But again, White found no evidence of a massacre. No burned buildings, no bodies, no weapons. It's as if the colonists simply disappeared into thin air. And, of course, there are darker theories. Some legends claim the colony was cursed. Others believe something unnatural happened in the forests surrounding Roanoke. Over the centuries, ghost stories and paranormal tales have turned the lost colony into American folklore. And honestly, the lack of answers only makes it creepier. Even today, researchers are still searching for answers. Archaeologists have uncovered small clues: English tools, pottery, weapons, But no discovery has completely solved the mystery. In 2012, experts noticed hidden markings on one of John White's old maps. Some believed it pointed to a secret fort inland where survivors may have relocated. Excavations followed, but once again, no definitive evidence emerged. Over 400 years later, the lost colony remains unsolved. The Roanoke Colony is one of the oldest unsolved mysteries in American history. More than 100 people vanished without a trace. No final message, no confirmed graves, no clear ending. Just a single word carved into wood: Croatoan. Maybe the settlers joined another community and survived. Maybe they died trying. Or maybe the full story disappeared with them forever. Arda, what do you think happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more historical mysteries.